PIC TV Network, PIC TV Network. It's incredible to see all the positive programming that you all are doing on Roku. Keep up the great work, man, and know I always have your back. Take care of yourself, man. God bless and much success.
Hey everybody, this is David Evans, President PIC TV Network. I'm so happy today for our brand new sports show. Man, 2025, we're kicking it off with a sports show, and I'm so happy I have a beautiful lady on that I love so much. She's a part of my
Yes.
family. Her name is Linda Thompson, and she's going to come on. She was at the Commanders game. So in this show, we're going to talk about how she felt being at the Commanders game, seeing us going into that atmosphere was so crazy. I can't wait till Linda tell us about that. Her and her friend was there. She's going to talk about how she got there. She's going to talk about, being out there in that last second, praying that Jaden would throw that touchdown, how it felt for her to be in that atmosphere as the fireworks went off, all the people screaming, people watching around the world. But Linda was there. This is the PIC TV Network special. This is a Commanders fan talk show kicking off right now. Happy New Year, everybody, right now.
Yay.
We are excited again for Linda being on for the first time on PIC TV Network with me on this brand new hot show. Hey, Linda, how you doing?
I am doing great. Yay. We are in the playoff and I am so happy. It's an early birthday present for me. I enjoyed myself.
Yeah, I know you did. This is our PIC TV Commanders fan talk show. You are a special guest today. So, Linda, we're going to get right into it. How did you feel
Mhm.
being out there on the field at the game yesterday? First of all, let's talk about how long have you been a Commanders fan, a Washington fan, a football fan?
So, trying to get me to tell my age, I know. Um,
No, I didn't
I've
want you to
been a
say that.
watch I've been a Commanders fan since I met Chris Hamburger.
Wow,
Let's say the early 70s. They
wow.
were watching Redskins then, and it went from there till now, from Redskins to Washington to the Commanders and hopefully back to the Redskins again.
Yeah,
And I can go back to Mike Bragg, number 4, when he was the punter. I
oh,
can go back to Core Bacon. I mean, I can go back to Kilmore. I can go back to Sunday Jerkinson. I mean, I can go on and on. I mean, Mike Nims. I mean, the Hogs, the Smurfs. They called them. I mean, you name it. So that's how long I've been a Redskins slash Commanders fan.
yeah, they were laughing at us to call us the Deadskins 5 years ago. They called us a
Oh
team with no.
yeah.
They were laughing at us, Linda. But now we are so happy because we have one of the greatest quarterbacks of all times with us, breaking all these records. Jaden Daniels he's a gift.
Yes.
He is a
And
gift.
well, if we the dead skins, then the dead has arisen.
So,
That's all I gotta say.
so
That
being at the game
mhm.
on yesterday, first of all, we want to give a shout out to one of the great persons that you love so much. We got to give him a shout out.
Yes, yes, my cousin Mark Mayhew. I give him all the thanks for just allow me to sit in club seats and have a good time. And yeah, that's my family, and I love him for that. And so yeah, and he was a great Super Bowl cornerback when they won the Super Bowl in the 90s. So he has a ring, and he's a diehard fan too. And so he's back home. He come
Yeah.
back home. He's from Tampa, but he's back home to the Washington Redskins.
Wow. Yeah, the Commanders. Now, Linda, what about being at the game? Let's talk about being at that atmosphere with all these people around having a good time. Linda, was it tell how it felt being there, being in the game, at the game?
Um, it was just so real. I felt like a special VIP person.
Right.
Um, everybody there probably was feeling the same way. We was we came in there with confidence. We just knew that no matter what, it was going to be a close game, but we still felt like it's not how you start, but it's how you finish. So, and we finished well. And I could tell you now that I feel like personally that the curse has been lifted up off the team, off the franchise, and and no weapon formed against us shall prosper. So I believe this is why we've been having these nail biting games and we've been finishing at the end because that curse has been
Yeah.
released.
Yeah. And being a fan since I was a kid, Linda, I would cry. Chris Hamburger, as you stated, Sonny Jurgensen, Mark Mosley, Billy Kilmer. I remember those days, man, back in the '70s when we didn't make the playoff. I would literally cry as a kid. I would cry, and the seats were in, and then to see us to come through to win Super Bowls back to back. To be fans in the city,
Mhm.
these Super Bowls happening in our city, to be there, to go downtown, and to give a lot of love out to our team. Linda, being at that atmosphere last night, and I want to also, you said you have a friend that was there with you. Both of y'all was like,
Yes,
yeah,
Monica. Yes, Monica. I saw the joy in her as well as what I felt in me. And just seeing the joy in her made me happy because I was glad she was able to come with me, and we both was just so happy. It's if DC could turn out the way how it was at the game, we would be a better it would be a better place to live. It wasn't nothing but love, no arguments, no fights. People just hugging you that don't even know you and this and that. And then I had we had a good time. I'm sure if she was on live, she would tell you that she enjoyed herself.
yeah. When I look at you, and when you were at the game last night, you eating this at the suites and hanging out, with the big time folks at the game. I was bragging, say that's my family right there. I say that's Linda right there. You
Yeah,
being at the game made me feel like I was there. And
yeah.
to see you out there celebrating. So take us through like when the kickoff. How did the atmosphere, Linda, when they had the kickoff and the fireworks were popping off everywhere?
Well, all the way to introducing the team and the pregame show. DJ Cool was there. They celebrated a local military personnel. They had Glendale marching band. They was representing the DMV for sure, and so that kicked off, and the nationals the anthem that was sung by I forgot the guy's name, but it was beautiful. I mean, it was very emotional. I just felt, like I was a millionaire, and in a millionaire place. I really did. I mean, it was wonderful. It was wonderful.
Yeah, I know it was hard for you to sleep last night, Linda, after coming through that atmosphere and seeing everybody having a good time. And how did you feel? Like you stated, people hugging you don't even know you, Linda, hugging you, no matter what race, creed, religion, background. It was just seemed like it was just a ball of love when you was out there.
Um, it made me feel special because if the world would start doing that, it'd be a better place. It let us know that we can come together, and have joy and be happy, And we can do that. And if we can do that at a football game, we should be able to do that anywhere. But it just made it was a happy feeling. I had a lot of people coming up to me, even the Caucasian guys and with Spanish guys, they was loving my hat. They all was loving my hat. And I'm looking at them like, oh, they males, but and then even females, and one female, she stopped, she said, can I get a picture of it? And the hat, thanks to a friend of Monica's, this lady made my hat for me. And but I got compliments all throughout. So I mean, it was wonderful, just people just making you smile, and you smile. And if you come there with sadness, trust me, it went out that door as soon you walked in.
Wow, yeah, I can still feel it, by you being out there. Can you take us through, Linda? Because I was looking at the video when you was recording live on Facebook, and you was sending out, we're gonna pray to this touchdown, that last minute touchdown. You was there live, and we have some video footage. But talk about that last play, Linda, because you was praying. You said, we're gonna get this touchdown, we're gonna get in there. I heard you say it before it happened. You were speaking by faith.
And what you didn't hear was I said we gonna get it in. We getting it in. Is we getting it in? It's going in. I kept saying that, and I had all these fans around me, in front of me, and this and that. And this dude turned around. He said, "I'm listening to you." He was like, "I'm gonna listen to you." I said, "Yes." I said, "We getting it in. It's going in." And when it went in, I was so happy. I was just so happy. I tell you, I was like, we're in. We're in.
Yeah, I mean, man, y'all was just like, man, two kids on the playground, two kids at the Super Bowl. And Linda, talk about this hat again. I mean, talk about, because this is going to go viral. People want to say, I want to know where you got that from. Linda, talk about the hat. Talk about the hat.
Well, well, this my friend Monica she said she knew a lady that sell crochet hats. And you know, the first thing that came to my mind was not to get like a personal hat for myself. The first thing came to my mind was I want her to make me a commander, something representing the football team. That was the first thing that came to mind. And so the lady was like, I could make that for you. So I said, okay. So she made it, and I just asked her to do some few little extra things to it that make it pop out better. And she kept calling me back, sending me pictures. You like this? You like it like that? I said, oh, I'll put a little more burgundy in it, and I said, okay, that's fine, but put a little bit more burgundy over that upper part of the gold. And after that, and she said, that's it. I was going back and forth with her. And now once she finished it and I saw it, I said, that's it.
Wow.
That's it. I said, I want it now. I like it. And so she crocheted it, and it took her 24 hours to make this hat. And
What?
yep, I have her name and information, so I could send later, if anybody wanna get a crochet hat, because I got a lot of compliments on from men and women.
Yeah, it's the hottest thing out there. I'm saying, man, that hat is the bomb.com. I know everybody wanting to get one of those
Thank
hats.
you.
I want to go back, Linda, for a minute. Talk about Mark Mayhew, who played in the Super Bowl, who played
Hmm.
under Joe Gibbs. Can you talk about him and the love that you have with your family member, and him being a part of the Redskins? I'm sorry, part of the commander staff. I'm still saying commander staff who working with
We
him.
still Redskins.
Yeah, I say that. But
Well,
can
he
you tell
was
us?
under Redskins when he was there. Um, I've been knowing that he was my cousin for years when he was playing as the cornerback, number 35. When he was playing for the Redskins back then, I went to one of the family reunions in Tampa, and I had on a shirt, and it had DC on it, and one of my family members walked up to me. She said, "You from DC?" And I said, "Yes, I am." She said, "You know, you got a cousin playing on the Redskin team." I said, "I do." I said, "Who?" And she said, "Martin Mayhew, you know." And she said, "That's my nephew." And I thought the other lady was his mother, but it was, I happens to be, one of his cousins. And so I said, "Oh, really?" So I've been trying to connect with him since back then. But during that time, it was like he was a player. And, they was always in training and camp, doing this and doing that. And then also it was during the Gulf War and all of that. And I was working as a nurse and it was busy. I didn't have time really too much to follow through suit, with that. And so, make a long story short, when I saw that he was general manager last year, I was like, "Oh, he's back with us." I said, "Now maybe I could try to connect with him. Now he's not in uniform." And so, I tried last year, and we was he finally got back on the messenger, and I was like, I said, "Oh, he answered me back." So I was like,